Hello, Richard Beach here from SonicState.com, Amped, that's Sonic's guitar channel, and today I'm looking at the Boss DM2W, part of the Wazacraft series from the Japanese company. And this is an all analog recreation of the original DM2, which is a much sought after pedal with a huge second-hand market, but also with the added twist of now having more delay time and a few tweaks as well to the circuitry. So, you just heard a little bit of what it sounds like, and I will play with it more now, but just sort of swamp the delay even more, because obviously that's why we're all here. So here we go. Tell you what really helps is when you actually turn the pedal that you're playing on, and then it actually works. So here we go again. So right now, still on the standard mode, but if I now go to the custom mode, I have an even longer delay time. So on standard, you have up to 300 milliseconds of delay. On the custom mode, you have up to 800 milliseconds of delay. So this is what this sounds like. Even more delay with loads of echo and loads of feedback. Alright, so that's a little bit of the playing and a bit of an example of what it can do. So let's actually just go through the top panel now. Very, very simple. We have the repeat, which is basically the delay time, the echo, and this is delay level. So if you have this right to the left, then all you get is your dry signal. If you have it all the way to the right, then your delay signal will actually be slightly louder than your input signal. Which is how you can get those really, really cool swampy vibes out of it. And then you've got your feedback basically here. This knob basically goes from the switch goes from the standard setting, which is, I think, a faithful recreation of the DM2 as far as I can hear, to the new kind of more updated sound, which I guess, to my ear, takes a little bit of the original identity away from the DM2, but gives it more delay time and just makes it, I guess, sound a bit more polished in a certain. Just been told by my director to mention the inputs and the outputs, as they are different to the original DM2. So obviously you do have your input and your output. You now also have a direct out, and you have, so basically if you want to go straight into a board, and you also have a rate, which basically allows you to plug an expression pedal, although have been told by Boss to say not just any expression pedal must be the Roland EV5. You can plug it into there, and then basically this sort of stuff you can do all of that with a foot switch control. And another really, really cool thing about that is when you're playing those kind of nice sustained chords, which I'll try and get for you now. So when you're playing those chords, you can have slight, very slight oscillations in the delay time. So. And if we did have a Roland EV5, I could do that with a foot switch right now, but basically that is one of the really cool features of having that. So I will take you through some of the different delay types now that you can get from this. Back to the standard setting, because I just really love the sound of it. And we will go to a sort of tank reverb sound. Let me just get this right. Handy if you want to make your guitar sound like an alien. To get slap back, let's get the delay level up a little bit. It should be a bit more slap backy. Too much feedback. Okay, so kind of cool 60s sounds. More delay time. So by magic now I'm going to get a bit more distortion on my Vox Bruno amplifier and show you that this can actually sound like kind of stadium rocky, which is quite cool. Right, so these are my settings. I've got rid of a bit of feedback and echo, and this is what it sounds like with some distortion on my humbucker on the bridge. So obviously the awesome thing about the DM2 is it instantly sounds like a DM2, and even when you're trying to get sort of a more rocky, I guess 70s vibe tone out of that, you still feel transported forward to the 80s somewhat. And then when you're on clean, you always feel like you should be playing in Hawkwind or something, which is the thing I absolutely love about this pedal. So actually scale the delay time up a fair bit. Let's see if we can have some fun. Sorry, Mr. Director, what did you just say?
It does sound very analog, doesn't it?
It does sound incredibly analog, and I think that's the thing that people love about it. The reason it's well sought after as well is just because it has such an identity as a pedal. You basically can't mistake it for anything else, and it is actually the DM2 was the winner of a recent vote for the best analog delay pedal ever of all time, bar none, in a Sonic State vote. So our readers obviously love it. And actually, this is kind of cheaper than you can get a DM2 for second hand a lot of the time, at around £140. guessing around $200 in the US. Not entirely sure what the US price is, but you know, to be honest, considering that it's cheaper than you can get a secondhand DM2 for, you're not going to have the same prestige as actually owning one. But it sounds incredible, and just sort of, it's just so easy to like waste 2 hours of your life, or not waste, you know, just lose 2 hours of your life just playing with it and having a good time. Just going to get back to a clean sound so I can just lose myself in a world of reverb and delay, basically. Right, so you can see my settings there, still on the custom voice, and well, here we go, basically. Sounds so good with a whammy bar. I wish I had a Jaguar in my hand, actually, or a Jazzmaster. I have been basically told that I must mention that this probably could have more, it could be more synth player friendly, and I guess that's a big thing for Sonic State viewers. Apparently it's not, I've been told. What's the reason?
It could have CV input.
Okay, I'm breaking the fourth wall here to say that it could have a CV input. I'm a guitar player, so I literally do not care. You can all rot in hell. Without CV info, I don't care. Buy your own, have your own delay pedals, have your own companies that do things. That's obvious. I do actually love synth players and synths, so please don't kill me. And just one thing I really would like to do. No review of a delay pedal could be complete without abusing the whole tone scale.